What the hell? I'm confused. Is this an episode of Glee? No. Sure seems like it, though. Welcome back to Rob's Feet Today. This is episode number 121, and I'm Rob Shendo. I'm going to take you to Maine, and you'll see. I think this is Glee.
It's a story which has raised some eyebrows and has others cheering in one southern Maine community. Sanford High School recently crowned its first openly gay prom king and queen. News 8's Cam Tran joins us now with a story new at 11. Cam?
Well, Tracy, the couple put their names in the running for king and queen thinking they wouldn't have a chance to win, but they did. Even though they know not everyone is supporting them, they hope this will get people talking about acceptance in Sanford and across the state.
Like, it fits my head perfectly. I think this was meant to happen.
And it did. 17-year-old Christian Nelson, an openly gay male, was just crowned Sanford High School's prom queen.
When they called my name, it exploded in the room, and I couldn't even hear my own thoughts. It was so loud, and I was like, oh my, I actually won.
With the help of some friends, Nelson got enough write-in votes to win this coveted title.
The day of prom, we went downstairs and he was yelling, "Vote for Christian Nelson," and I was helping people spell his name or telling them how to write it on the ballot.
And standing by the queen's side, Nelson's boyfriend, who won the throne as prom king.
It kind of got voted in because he got queen, and it was like, who do we vote for king? And it was like, oh, well, his boyfriend, obviously, because that makes sense.
The couple says they ran for king and queen to combat high school stereotypes and hope for tolerance.
It doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl who wins prom king or prom queen from now on. Anyone can win, and not that same notion any type of person can win. And I'm talking about the tolerance level of all people when I talk about that. So anyone who is bullied or even just under the radar can win this type of thing.
On the momentous night, Nelson and Jet wore suits, proudly showed off their tiara and crown, and shared a king and queen dance together, though some are very supportive of the two young men.
I'm glad, too, that they were crowned king and queen because they're all different kinds of people in this world.
News of an openly gay couple being crowned king and queen did not sit well with some in this small town. And we talked to dozens of people about this story, and those who were against crowning a gay prom king and queen did not want to go on camera. In fact, one person told us he was afraid something he might say might offend someone. We also contacted the superintendent's office, who declined to comment other than to confirm Christian Nelson was prom queen. Live in the newsroom, Cam Tran, News 8.
Well, as Bob Dylan would say, the times they are a-changin', and I couldn't be happier about it. Congratulations to both Christian and Caleb, and I want to also say congratulations to the students who had the good sense and were open-minded enough to embrace this couple and make them their prom royalty. Maybe you're a college student living in a dorm. Maybe you just live in a small studio apartment. What you need to do is get over to dormco.com/Rob. Once you're there, you'll find all kinds of items specifically designed for folks living in small spaces. That's dormco.com/Rob. Last time I told you that the state of Illinois, here in Illinois, civil unions were now allowed by law. And, the first certificates were issued yesterday. First licenses were issued yesterday. Now, in the law, there's a 24-hour waiting period between the time that the license is issued and the ceremony can be held. That means that this morning at 10 a.m., 30 couples, 30 same-sex couples, committed their love for each other publicly at Millennium Park. Now, I wasn't there, and I wish I could have been, but this shows you how mainstream this is. The newly elected mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, as well as the governor of the state of Illinois, Pat Quinn, both were there. What a wonderful day. And the weather was perfect, and a great time was had. Now, I'm one of those people that I'd say, what the hell is this civil union shit? This should be marriage. And I really do believe that. But this is, compared to what most states are doing right now, this is wonderful. It's great to live in a state like Illinois. Hopefully, in the not too distant future, 44 more states will have either this or marriage. They'll have marriage equality. And here's a little bit more from the massive commitment ceremony at Millennium Park this morning.
I can remember Greg Harris telling me that we had 57 votes in the House, and we needed 60 to pass it. And 4 members of the General Assembly came to my office undecided, but they left my office decided in favor of civil union. This is indeed a historic day, a special day, a day that all of us in the land of Lincoln can celebrate. We believe that everybody's in and nobody's left out in our state. Everybody is important.
Each of you, family and friends, has given something of yourselves to their lives. It is fitting then that you are asked to share in this celebration of love and commitment. It is a sacred commitment, made in love, kept in faith, lived in hope, and eternally made new.
Have a fruitful journey going forward from the journey that got you to this point. And may we, to all of us, you have our blessings. I started this morning, actually, using my ceremonial office for the first time. And I think it's only poignant, conducting a marriage civil union for a member of my staff.
And those still images are courtesy of thechicagoist.com. Oh, but alas, you and I weren't part of any commitment ceremonies down there, but it's still a positive thing. And I've got lots more I could say on the less than positive basis, but I think what I'm going to do is I want to thank WMTW TV, Portland's Channel 8 there in Maine, as well as WLSAM Radio here in Chicago. And at that point, that's all positive. We're going to keep it positive. That's all I'm going to say.